taking over a program, you got to deal with failure at times. Failure. You got to go through failure before you have success, and that's what we're dealing with right now. And no excuses. We got to be better. It's on me. It's on me to help these guys be better. And we got a lot of work ahead of us. I like this group. I like the pieces we have. We're just really fighting a game right now, and we have to do better every day in all we do. Credit to Bucknell and Coach Griffin. They came in here. They played really well the other day against Princeton, and they came in here and they just stuck to their game plan and shot the heck out of the ball. And dis- disappointed in our performance and our approach. It's got to get better, but there's no time to rest, and this is why. This is what you sign up for, and you got to figure it out and go from there.
Mike, you talked a lot about before you guys went to Florida how that was a step up in competition. You're
Yeah.
going to learn a lot. Bucknell, excuse me, is pretty much on the level of the opponents you were playing earlier in the
Yeah.
year by every metric. What caused this big of a step back between now and 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I just think we're in a rut. We're in a rut, and I think we trying to shake it up, and we're really fighting the game. We're playing frustrated. We're not as connected as maybe we first were, and because we've dealt with some adversity. We've dealt with some stuff that has affected our program. We've dealt with some stuff on the road, going down there and having adversity and not dealing with it the right way, and that could snowball. And that's where we're at right now. Let's call it as it is. This is not good enough. It's on me, number one. I'm not pointing fingers. It's on me. But I also know that when you're dealing with failure, you gotta fight through it together, and you just can't make excuses. You gotta fix things. You gotta change things. You gotta find ways to connect with the guys. The guys gotta connect with each other, and then we gotta find a way to, when we do have adversity and things that don't go our way, to get better. But you're exactly right. We're not playing the way I think we're capable of playing. But we're not taking a week off here. We got work to do, and we got to figure it out.
Two, if I could, do you have a comment on Ace not coming off the bench?
Yeah, just shaking some stuff up. With some of the things, just not happy with some of the things that we need to do in the program the right way, and one thing I think I want guys to respond when I challenge them, and I want all our guys to understand that you have to have a level of discipline and grit and toughness and character, and we don't have enough of that right now to go where we want to go, and that's the stuff, this is part of dealing with 18 and 22-year-olds and adversity, and so I'm not afraid to shake it up and let guys know. A lot of guys, we got to do better. We got to do better, and it starts with the way you approach your day every day. And if we do that, we'll get better and better, and I think people will be happy with us. But we're not where we need to be right now.
And then it feels like you're already saying this, but can you diagnose how much of this you feel like is upstairs mental stuff?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Look, we still have holes with our game, right, at times, and light in some spots and all that stuff. But that's how it goes. Everyone deals with that. But we're just not as connected as we were earlier on, and because we've gotten beaten up. And now let's find out our true character, and some of it is I got to spend a lot of time with these guys to work them through that. The other part of it is they got to take on personal responsibility and team responsibility to say, hey, all right, let's draw the line on, let's work on this together, and that's the beauty of building a team and building a program. But you got to go through this stuff. It just hurts, and it's embarrassing, and it stinks, but no excuses. Got to find a way.
Hey, Mike, a big game for you with it being Schuylkill County Day. What has the homecoming to PA been like for you? What does it mean to have so many family and friends in attendance?
Yeah, well, disappointing with the result, that's for sure. But it's great to have your support of your hometown county. You guys all know what I think of where I'm from, how proud I am of where I'm from, and all the people and friends and family, of course. You want to have pride. You want to have pride in what you do, and to let people know where you're from. And of course, all of us here from the state of Pennsylvania, we take great pride in that of who we are. So to have a lot of people here from School County Day was really cool. I'm sorry that we didn't get it done and have a better result for them, but we got a lot of work to do.
Mike, I asked Puff this. What did you think of your team's energy level?
Yeah, not I no. I don't want to use the. I'm not making excuses. Not good enough. It's not. It's just not good enough. And some of it is going through adversity, and everyone deals with it differently. But we got to attack it, and we got to be together. And I just think guys are getting frustrated at their own games, and it's affecting other things like our defense. And we just got to continue to mature, call it out, right? Call it out, not blame, but call it out to improve. I mean, the number one thing when you have failure is to own it, is to understand it, learn from it, so it makes you better. We're not doing that well enough right now, and that's on me. No excuses. We got to understand that when we have a bad play, you can't be disengaged or you can't have less energy. It's the other way around. But that's also, you got to go through all that stuff to learn that and mature from it. So that standard's not good enough for me right now. But that's on me, man. I got to teach these guys to figure out how to deal with that in the heat of the moment too.
Do you have the energy guys in the program? Because you've coached at every level, and I assume you know how important that
When they're
is.
playing well. When they're playing well, yes. Yes, and you saw that. You've seen that. Even in Florida, moments where some guys were playing well and gave great juice to other guys. But it's got to be that guy who might not be playing great individually, but he's still giving juice to everybody. And when you're in this rut that we are right now, you can question it. But when you do that, that's when you're disengaged, and we just gotta keep battling. We gotta keep battling. I know what I signed up for. I still think we can win every game. That's in my mentality, but we got a lot of work to do, and we just can't make excuses. We can't make excuses. We can't play the blame game. Can't listen to the noise. You just gotta stick together and keep fighting. And you win your next one. Now it's a little different, and if you don't, you got to keep grinding because I've been through this before in other programs when it took over, and yeah, it's hard, but these are the days that you become very proud of. The days of failure are the ones that teach you and learn to push you towards success. Yeah. Yeah, we gave them. You're exactly right. I thought our defense just really became porous. We gave some guys some easy opportunities, and they started. When you see the ball going in or you make a couple plays, that gives you great confidence. As I say, then you feel like you're playing with house money, and they shot the heck out of it in that second half. It's disappointing. We didn't have enough pressure on the ball, deflections. We didn't have any defense at the rim. And then that starts playing on your offense. And I thought we had some really good plays on the offensive end that we didn't finish enough to get going, but not enough possessions in the game, and then we missed some free throws late that could have changed the way the game was going down the stretch. But just not good enough. Very disappointing. Just not good enough.
Coach, the matchup with Williamson and Kudas down low, it seemed like in the second half he was able to spring free and get more shots at the rim. Him and then Forrest as well. Just what did Bucknell do to get those guys?
Well, we
off?
gave Forrest some wide open threes in the first half to get going. I think he had 18 of their 24 points at half. I mean, and that's just unacceptable. And we're not honoring the scouting report well enough. I got to do a better job of getting these guys to understand how important that is. Sometimes the scout report gives you the answers to the test, and we had some laps there that gave him open threes, got him going, and then when they all started making threes, it gives you more room in the post to operate. And Williamson played with good pace and was very aggressive today, and that's we got to be better than that. And the one thing about Q is he's a very good listener and he really cares, and he'll be better next time out because of that.
Hey, Mike. I just wanted to ask if there's any updates on Jameel or Demetrius, as they were both added to the injury report today.
Meek should be back soon, real soon. And Jameel's in a boot. We just shouldn't be long, but we're just waiting for him to get back. He's got to get right first, though. Thanks, guys.